Hello guys, this is your fourth lesson of the HTML5 crash course, and in this video we'll be going over doc types and basic layouts of HTML5, and we'll be building our very first website. Hi guys, so we're back in Visual Studio Code, and what I've done here already is create a new folder called reference box. And so now everything we're going to do from now on in the course we're all going to put in here. So every HTML file we do is going to be inside this reference box, and this is just purely so if you ever need to come back and look at some of the old code that you've done to refresh your memory on it. So the first things first, we're going to be looking at doc types and layouts. So we'll create a new file called one underscore doc types underscore layouts.html. Hit enter. As mentioned earlier in the course, HTML5 is just a series of tags, and these tags are organised in a structured way which form the basis of a website. So what we'll do now is just create a basic layout of a HTML5 document. So let's just tuck this away quickly. And then the first things first, you'll have the doc type, so open angle bracket. You can see Emmett's already trying to create it for us, but we'll do this manually for the time being. So we'll just hit shift, exclamation mark, doc type, and then lowercase html, close that off. And what this basically does is just tell the browser what type of document we're going to be using. This is because browsers can read different forms of HTML, so it can read other forms like HTML 4.01, HTMLX, but the standard these days is HTML5. But it is really important that you put this doc type at the beginning of all your projects, because this tells the browser that you're declaring a HTML5 document. So underneath the doc type is the HTML tag. So if we use emit, HTML, emit abbreviation, hit tab, and it will create opening and closing tag of HTML tag. So hit enter, it'll go into a new line and it'll indent it for us. So now every tag we put inside here after the HTML tag will be nested inside the HTML tag, and nothing is outside the HTML tag. So after the HTML tag, we go and put the head tag. Now there's several things you put in a head tag. So the first things that usually pop up are meta tags. I'll talk a lot more about meta tags in the next video, but I'll just briefly say that they're little bits of metadata about your website, and they don't display on the web page. But other things you put in a head tag is link tags. So you probably put link tags to an external file such as a CSS file. Another important tag that you must put in the head tag is the title tag. So we'll just put title, hit tab, and inside here I'll show you why this is important. So let's create a website called Apple. No copyright please. So we'll open this up in live server, and we'll just split screen this quickly. So you can see here at the top we've got Apple. So let's just say if we change this to pair, you can see now in the browser that on the tab it changes as well. So whatever the title of your website is, it's really important that you put it in the title so it will show up in the browser. So after the head tag, we've got the body tag. This is really important. You only use this once, and every bit of your content that will show up in the browser here will be inside the body tags. So if we just put a H1 and put welcome to my website, and then underneath this we'll just put a P tag with some dummy text. Alright guys, as always, just a little quick recap on what we learnt in this lesson. So HTML is just a group of tags organised in a structured way. Always start your layouts and your projects with a doc type. This just tells the browser that we're using HTML5. Everything else is nested inside the HTML tags. Always include your title. This is important because when you load up your website on the internet, it will display on the tab. And also there's only one body tag within all your documents, and then all the content will be inside this body tag. So again, if you like what you see guys, please consider subscribing, and in the next video we're going to be looking at meta tags and how we use them.